Good morning, SKN. I'm Jamie Morris.
And I'm Cortensia Carty.
It is World Smile Day. Well,
Smile.
for me, every day is World Smile Day. So, hey,
Yeah,
it is what it is.
smiling.
But there's actually a day devoted to smiling. Tell that to the person who stepped in front of the car this morning, whom I stopped for, and who had this cowl, like, not even a thank you. I won't name the uniform she was wearing, but if she's watching, she knows.
Is she police?
No, she's not a police. If she were, I might have been ticketed for stopping, no less. In any event, it's World Smile Day, so put the frowns away, bring the smiles.
And it's also Friday, so of course it's World Smile Day for a lot of folks whose work day end today.
Yeah, absolutely right, including mine. Something to smile about. All right, so remember to smile today and have a great day.
Indeed. And as we begin this morning, we start with our first story. Local manufacturers in St. Kitts and Nevis to benefit from SKNBS lab upgrades. This from SKNIS. The St. Kitts and Nevis Bureau of Standards is now home to a new meteorology laboratory that will serve the business community by offering enhanced measurement and calibration services. Tongue-tied too early. The laboratory upgrades were commissioned during a ceremony on September 26th, hosted at the brewery. Speaking at the event, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of International Trade, Industry and Commerce and Consumer Affairs, Mistress Jasmine Weeks, said, and quote, "It is extremely encouraging to see that the Federation is very close to featuring one of the region's best and well-equipped labs with the highest level of experience and expertise," end quote. Mistress Weeks added that the government was excited to open market access for the business community, such as agro-processors, and has recognized that standards compliance is very important for local producers seeking to penetrate global markets. So this is a great move.
Absolutely. Anything they can do to get us into those global markets, great idea. So,
indeed.
Good news indeed. Moving on, this from Win Media. The opening of Sugar Mass 51 is fast approaching, and St. Kitts and Nevis National Carnival Committee hosted its first media briefing on October 6th to inform the general public on what to expect for this year's National Carnival, celebrated under the theme Celebrate as One, Sugar Mass 51. Minister of Agriculture, Marine Resources, Fisheries and Cooperatives, Small Business and Entrepreneurship, and Sports, and the Creative Economy, the Honorable Smile Duggan, said the lineup for Sugar Mass 51 is closer to the National Carnival he had dreamt about before becoming a Minister of Government. The minister stated, quote, "Looking at the lineup for Sugar Mass, it is a very all-inclusive, all-of-society approach. It's not just about our local bands and local troops, but it's also about the folklore and the cultural elements. It's also about our vendors and the economic activity spurred on from Carnival as it should be. But it's also about our local promoters, our local creatives all across the board. And for me, that is the essence of Carnival," end quote. So, all-society approach. Looking forward to Sugar Mass 51.
And he dreamt of it way before now.
Yes, and gets to put those plans into action. So
I can't wait to see. We continue now. Second form geography students met with career professionals. This from SKNIS. On Thursday, 6th October, at least 100 geography students met with local professionals whose careers are based on the subject of geography. Second form students from each high school, both public and private, were targeted, according to Acting Director of Urban Development Unit, Ron Body. He said, and quote, "The objective of the event is to offer geography students an insight into possible professional careers in which geography is essential through presentations from professionals in the work environment," end quote. The students got first-hand accounts from professionals who work in air traffic control, the planning department, the statistics department, an airline pilot, boat captain, forecaster, and an officer from the urban development unit. The hope is that with this awareness, the students, when selecting their subjects, upon being promoted to Form 3, would be encouraged to select geography at the CXC level. Also at the half-day event was the Minister with responsibility for urban development, the Honorable Dr. Joyle Clark. She told the students geography is widely viewed as a difficult subject and questions may surface as to its importance. She said, and quote, "Let's make the link between geography and everything else that happens in your life. Every possible subject, every possible career that you might want to pursue," end quote. But just the other day, I was saying I have not heard about geography in a long time.
yes, you actually did say
Yeah.
that. So you're getting thrust.
Yes.
So you push geography. Really good for them, indeed. All right, we're moving on to a check of our local weather. It's going to be partly cloudy with a 60% or a moderate chance of showers, a high of 90 degrees and a low of 73 degrees Fahrenheit. Currently, it is 82 degrees, so we're 8 shy of the high today, and already I can tell you it's hot. Yeah. All right, take a look at your weekly forecast as we head to a break. More of the latest on the other side of it.
Children, how can you tell a tsunami coming?
Teacher me.
Sammy?
My mother said when uncle jump in the pool and the water spoosh out, that's how you tell a tsunami coming.
Settle down, children, settle down. Do you remember our tsunami song?
Yes! When you feel like shaking and swimming around, you see the ocean gone left the fish on the sand. You should run to hide on, a tsunami soon come.
Mommy, Uncle not here and the other shake.
Hush your mouth.
Daddy, Uncle not here and the sea gone.
Who cares? You don't see all them free fish? Quick, give me the bag.
This is how you tell a tsunami a come. Teacher says so. I would have failed in school, you know.
Sammy, come, let me go. They would have failed anyhow. Let me run, see Sammy.
When you feel the earth shaking and it's moving all around, you see the ocean gone left the fish on the sand. You should run to hide on, a tsunami soon come.
If you gradually use less salt, you will gradually want less salt. Eating less salty foods will reduce your cravings for salty foods. Let's get salt smart.
What will it take to grab the attention of someone with the power to make your dream come true? 7 hopeful entrepreneurs in search of the finances necessary to take their ideas to the next level.
This is their lives, right? This is their business.
4 savvy business owners ready to make a pragmatic investment.
You can't help people if you can't help yourself. First you make the dollar and you give the dollar.
Why you take your business offline?
I really feel that you need to do a little bit more research.
Very knowledgeable. Super knowledgeable.
You have a great idea and a great concept. I think you'd be snapped up by Disney.
If you have a job someplace, it means that if something is not working, you can walk away.
Who will invest?
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Thank you. And who will be sent home with nothing? I am your host, Kevin Hope.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. We continue now with the latest in regional news. St. Lucia readies for cruise season and strategizes to capture early gains from carnival demand. This from Caribbean News Global. The Ministry of Tourism is said to be gearing up for the commencement of a new cruise season starting in October, according to a Government Information Service or GIS report. Meanwhile, in partnership with the Cultural Development Foundation and the Carnival Planning and Management Committee, has just announced an exciting and culturally rich St. Lucia Carnival from July 1st to 19th, 2023, says the St. Lucia Tourism Authority. Accordingly, the ministry is working assiduously to ensure a safe commencement of the season with the arrival of the celebrity equinox on October 12, 2022. Samantha Charles, tourism officer, said the objective is to attain an improved visitor experience. She said, quote, in preparation, the ministry hosted a dialogue with stakeholders about impending changes. Among the discussion points were updated cruise protocols, which have been relaxed, port logistics, and generally anything that affects or contributes to the visitor experience in the cruise sector. We're hoping that coming from this meeting, we have an idea as to what areas we can strengthen to enhance the experience for our cruise passengers, end quote.
That's good. They're early with their carnival.
Absolutely right. So plans to have a terrific carnival.
Yeah, indeed. Bring in the crowd. We continue now with international news, this from CNN. Thailand recoiled in horror Thursday after at least 36 people were killed, at least 24 of them children, in a massacre at a childcare center in northeastern Thailand, believed to be the country's deadliest incident of its kind. Authorities immediately launched a manhunt for the suspected attacker, later identified by Thailand Central Investigation Bureau as Panya Canberra, a 34-year-old former policeman. According to Thai Royal Police, he was suspended from police duty earlier this year in relation to drug possession charges. Among the dozens of victims are Canberra's wife and stepson, whom investigators said he killed before taking his own life. His 2-year-old stepson was enrolled at the nursery that he attacked Thursday, but was not present while the attack was carried out, according to the local police chief. Police spokesman Maj General Pisan Louis Bunn told CNN Canberra went to look for his 2-year-old son, but the boy was not there, so he started shooting as well as stabbing people at the nursery. Canberra then managed to get into a room where 24 kids were sleeping together, killing all but one of them in what? Increased. Oh my gosh. Empathies, sympathies, everything goes out to these families. Children, what did they do that was so bad?
Obviously nothing. And that's the thing. You don't have to do anything to be a victim. Sad part. All right, well, there you have it for the latest for today. We'll be back in a moment with more Good Morning SKN. Stay tuned.
As a hypertensive patient, in my home, I reduce salt intake by not adding salt during the preparation of my food, not having a salt shaker on my table, limiting the consumption of salty snacks, and choosing products with low sodium content. That's why I am salt smart.
Hey, my friend, what going on?
Not a thing. I just here cooling under this tree, about to eat a mango or two.
Where you get mango from all now?
Boy, Auntie Rose bring me some mango this morning.
Oh, gosh. What you hit me for?
You give me something to put on?
Girl, you can't just come tempting me with these juicy round pally mangoes and expect me not to want some.
Just because something looks appealing and you want it, doesn't mean you are entitled to it and that you should touch or take it. Your mother ain't teach you manners. Ask for consent first before you touch up my mango them.
But why ask? And if it's dear, it's dear. Just take it. Why ask?
Simple. If it is mine and you ain't asked for it, it is called, wait for it, stealing.
That's true. My bad. Okay. May I please have some mangoes?
I don't know. After that spectacle, I ain't sure I want to give you any.
You see that? But I ask.
Just because you ask doesn't mean I have to give. It is still my mangoes.
So what you tell me ask for then?
Because consent is everything. Had you asked first, I would have been more inclined to give you one. And just because you ask doesn't mean I have to give you. You got it?
Okay, I got it. Now, may I please have some mangoes?
Only because you're my friend and I like you. But that still don't mean you're entitled to it.
Okay, I get it. I get it.
Good. Don't leave your mango skin on the ground, eh?
If you understand the importance of asking for someone's consent for a mango, then it shouldn't be too hard to understand consent when it comes to sex. The power of consent is everything. Ask first. If you or a friend has been sexually assaulted, please call 465-5000 for the Counseling Center.
This message was brought to you by No Judgment SKN and sponsored by the Basic Needs Trust Fund, the Department of Gender Affairs, and the Caribbean Development Bank.
It's Infused Friday. Welcome to today's recipe. But before we get into that, let me give you some information about the benefits of H2O. Infused water adds more to your H2O. It not only gives you the same refreshed feeling that water does, but it adds flavor and nutritional benefits. Adding different combinations of herbs, fruits, and spices to your water can lead to endless combinations that are not only delicious, but extremely good for you. Helping to control bloating, because many women suffer from bloating due to excess salt or hormonal fluctuation. Water-rich foods such as lemon and cucumber can help control this problem. How does this link into relaxation? Well, if you infuse your drink with herbs that are linked to relaxation, such as sage, this often helps. What are the benefits of anti-aging? Well, if you add dark berries and pomegranate seeds, which are rich in antioxidants, this can help protect against the effects of aging. Let's talk about metabolism. Many fruits can boost your metabolism and help with weight loss, so be sure to add in your raspberries, strawberries, tangerines, and any other delicious fruit. Now, let's move on to the recipe for this Friday, which is watermelon and lemon mint. Ingredients: 1 small cup of watermelon pieces, 1 large lemon sliced, and a handful of fresh mints. Now, for the directions, it's very simple. You just need a pitcher and add 1 small cup of watermelon sliced, 1 large lemon sliced, and a handful of fresh mint. Muddle ingredients and fill pitcher with ice water, and you're good to go. Add more to your H2O. Check out the Facebook page every Friday for refreshing infused water recipes.
Yo, what up? It's your boy N Richie right here at Studio 327. I'm here to give you the promo that you guys need, because this is something special for St. Kitts. I'm telling you, tune in to Good Morning SKN, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. on YouTube, Facebook, and on Moment Channel 4. Also, I realize nobody else is doing this. Follow the Good Morning SKN Instagram at Good Morning SKN and the Studio 327 Inc. Instagram. Follow us on YouTube and Facebook. This is pretty long, but follow us and yeah.
Have you heard about the first Global Challenge? Well, if not, it is a yearly Olympic-style robotics competition organized by the International First Committee Association. Since 2017, the St. Kitts and Nevis national team have participated, and this year is no different. In this segment, we have the pleasure of speaking with 3 members of the 2022 national team, Katrina Pereira, Terrence Drew Jr., and Michael Shaw, who will be traveling to Geneva, Switzerland to compete this weekend. Welcome to Good Morning SKN.
Welcome. Thank you.
All right, so this is all very exciting. We're going to get to the excitement in a moment, but a little bit of background information from you. What are your positions on the team?
Ladies first.
Yes.
So, as you would have stated, my name is Katrina Pereira, and I would be the team captain for this year, and I served as team captain last year.
Go girl.
I'll go. My name is Michael Shaw, and I am engineer for this CST.
Nice.
Yeah, my name is Terrence Jr., and again, thank you for the warm welcome. And I'm a guest of the team.
Oh, nice. So why did each of you decide to become a member of the robotics committee?
For me, it was for interest and benefits for St. Kitts. As someone who's like to play online games and talk online a lot with other people. And after, I think sure you have this problem. Like, you have to explain that we're in St. Kitts and Nevis. Like, I never heard of this island before. Right? They always think of like the big islands in the Caribbean. And then I thought, when we go up, and then come back to St. Kitts with this from the competition. I won't have to do that anymore.
Okay, good stuff.
Okay, so when I originally joined the team, I had no idea what I was going into. I would have seen the post on social media, and then I was like, this is cool. And as a young child, there were new technologies that come up, so I would have to help my grandmother around. And my dad, he does mechanics and stuff like that, so I would help him with cars and stuff like that. So I guess that's where my interest drew towards joining robotics. And once I joined, I had a splendid time and decided to join this year. And as many years after that, I can possibly join.
I love it.
As for me, I've always loved robotics. Anything to do with technology, really. I find it's the coolest thing on earth. So I use that love for that, and also the love of my country, where I can represent my country while doing something I love. So I put those two together, and boom, I decided to join this.
Nice. All very great reasons.
Yes.
You guys are very impressive, by the way. All right. So the challenge, every year there's a theme for every year rather to address a global issue. What is the theme this year?
So the theme for this year is actually carbon capture. And usually every year is around a global issue from the United Nations Sustainable Goals. So last year we dealt with the environment and making it doing recycle, reusing and stuff, reducing pollution and stuff like that. So this year is carbon capture. As we know, carbon emissions are increasing every day from factories, the amount of cars that are on the road. So it's really becoming an issue. So being able to control the amount of carbon that is in the air would help benefit us in a great way.
So you say carbon capture. So are these how would that work to capture the carbon?
Okay, so the game, it's a prototype game.
Okay.
So black balls will be released that represent the carbon. And our aim is to collect these balls, use a robot to collect these balls, and then store these balls into a sink. So it would be the same way if you put it in real life, there's a machine that collects carbon and then reuses it to create a byproduct.
Okay.
So that's what the game is aimed around.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
All right. So how long did it take you guys to execute that concept?
How long?
Yes.
Ooh, we were given about like a month or two.
Yeah.
Usually we get like 3 months every year, but this time it was a bit shorter.
Do you know why?
I would say it was because of the change from corona pandemic. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wow. So how did you deal with that pressure as a team?
You want
For clarification, you mean the pressure transferring to COVID or the time?
The timing.
The time frame.
Yes.
Well, I would say, I could say that at the lab there has been sleepless nights. Sometimes we crashed at the lab. Came very early at the lab. Like 2 nights ago, a bunch of people slept at the lab, just fixing it.
I was also one of the people that slept. I literally slept at the lab.
You know,
it was quite painful.
you know those chairs, we just put them together and sprawl out on them. And so that's how we were able to accomplish it in such a short time, but just putting in the work and sacrificing our time.
And working well together as a team, clearly.
Yeah, that's very important.
And you said you slept at the lab. How supportive have your parents been during this process?
Very supportive, like a rock.
Oh, lovely, lovely.
Oh, so as uncomfortable as sleeping in the lab. All right. So can you give us some insight into the robot building process generally?
Can I go on that?
Yeah.
So the first global company that hosts it would give a kit, like 2 kits, loose paths, just random paths, and they will give us objective. So the objective, like collect the carbon, store it, shoot it, you know, literally shoot it in a sink, and movement with the drivetrain. But these loose paths, they don't tell you what to build or anything. They just give you the paths and tell you to be creative. They'll have tutorials online of like how to deal with this, how to deal with this motor, you know, how to fix this, how to program, how to, you know, but they don't exactly tell you to do. So you have to figure it out to be creative in your own way.
Is that a rewarding experience for all of you?
Wow. Yeah.
The creativity component?
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Big learning experiences.
You have to have an open mind in terms of coming up with innovative ideas and also accepting other people's ideas to see how it works. Yeah.
Wow, okay.
All part of being a team.
Yes, no, I am team. Nice. So what are you folks most looking forward to competing in this year's challenge?
Well, I would say it's the experience for me.
Okay.
In terms of meeting over 200 countries on a global scale and getting to know them and experiencing how it is under pressure in a competition like this, because I've never been to, a big competition like that before. So yeah, it's definitely the experience, and I expect the team to do well because we have been working, and over the years we have kept up the legacy of doing good through the competition. At one point we were placed 3rd in the world and first in the Caribbean region, so we expect to keep up that challenge.
As you said, Lick Bobby Talawa, what are you expecting?
There's a lot to expect. Actually learn about these big because for people like I haven't really moved away from St. Kitts and Nevis, you know. So I've always just been seeing these faces as a small island, and just want to see the new technologies and stuff, like all these different stuff, different people, different cultures, and yeah.
Terrace? What about you?
For me, it's the experience. It's meeting over so much people because I'm a people person. I'm what you call extrovert. I love to talk. So it's really that aspect, and also the competition, seeing all the hard work, the sleepless nights, and everything pay off.
Lovely.
Absolutely right. We were looking for great things from you.
Yes.
Love the confidence going into it, and I know that you guys will do well. Give it the best shot. Pleasure to meet you, team captain Katrina Pereira, Terrence Drew Jr., team member Michael Shaw, engineer. Thanks again. More Good Morning SKN, and a moment to everyone sleeping.
Thank you.
I going out tonight. I got a hot date. He older than me, but I don't care. I like what he telling me. He say I look sweet and ting. What? You want me go home with him? Nice. Boy, I wonder if I'm ready for this. I notice he ain't got a condom, but I gonna go ahead, see? He might think me ain't like him or trust him. Plus, this my first time. Nothing gonna happen to me. Lord, how could I let this happen? I ain't ready for no child. Who gonna support me and my child? My man gone jail and mommy and daddy said they ain't gonna help. I all on my own. How could I be so careless? I wish I could go back to that now. But my education on hold. How could I let this happen?
Don't let this happen to you. Contact the Department of Gender Affairs to find out about confidential offices and personnel available to answer questions about your sexuality or pre- or postnatal concerns.
This message was brought to you by Project Viola through the Department of Gender Affairs with support from the Basic Needs Trust Fund and the Caribbean Development Bank.
The continued fight against COVID-19 requires the continued practice of public health measures across all sectors and in every community. Frequent and proper hand washing, wearing face masks, and physical distancing. Do you know who is not physical distancing? The Aedes aegypti mosquito. Let's avoid overloading our healthcare systems. This means simultaneously protecting yourselves and your loved ones from all disease, including mosquito-borne illness like dengue fever, Zika, and chikungunya viruses. Did you know that dengue is the most common mosquito-borne viral disease in the world? So let's get to work. Use window and door screens to keep mosquitoes out. Change the water in vases and scrub inside surfaces to remove mosquito eggs. Avoid using saucers with potted plants to prevent collection of water. Securely cover water barrels and drums with mosquito netting and properly fitted covers. Scrub the inside walls of water barrels and drums with detergent 1 to 2 times per week. Walk around the outside of your home and remove or overturn containers that can collect water and become breeding sites. Mosquitoes only need a small amount of water to lay their eggs. Remove unwanted cans, bottles, buckets, or used tires. Other items still in use must be properly stored in covered areas to avoid water settling in them. Clean roof gutters and air conditioner trays. Debushing and removing tall grass from around your home or establishment is also key to reducing mosquito populations. To decrease your risk of being bitten by infected mosquitoes, use proven personal protective methods too. Apply an effective mosquito repellent to exposed areas of skin according to manufacturer's instructions. Wear light-colored long pants and shirts while outdoors in the early morning and late afternoons. Further, protect vulnerable family members like pregnant women, children, the elderly, and persons who are unwell by using mosquito nets to sleep or rest, even during the day. Fight the bite and protect yourself and your family too from mosquito-borne diseases. This message is brought to you by the Pan American Health Organization, Office for Barbados and the Eastern Caribbean countries.
You ever hear Earthquake call and say, "Hello, Miss Lee, yes, it's me, Earthquake, I coming Tuesday around 10? No, sir. Earthquake does arrive unannounced, and when it come, it shake all sense and sensibility out of we. Remain calm, stay inside, and do the DCH. Drop, cover, hold on. Once the shaking starts, you know it's earthquake. Make a quick move to a safe place. Don't run to the door, we are any exit. Stairs might block up or full of people. Elevator, avoid that, because you might get in and poof, power gone, and you're stuck in that box without ear. Take cover under a strong table or a bed, or crouch against an inside wall or in a corner, and cover your face and your head with your arms. Remember, DCH, drop, cover, hold on. Glass windows and doors, outside walls and doors in an earthquake, bad news. Take care yourself. Most injuries during earthquakes happen when something drop and hit people entering or exiting a building. Last thing, nobody run outside and ask, you feel it, you feel it? Remain calm, stay indoors until all the shaking stop, and do the DCH, drop, cover, hold on.
Good morning, SKN. This is Lyrical. I just want to say blessings to you. There are a happy place in the life if you live in there. A happy place in the life if you live in there. Cause them at a happy place in the life. And they can't change. And they just come out here to do right. So whether day or night, they will live forever. Change. Blessings, blessings, and blessings.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. Before the break, we spoke with 3 members of the National Robotics team who will be traveling to Geneva, Switzerland to compete in the first global challenge. Now we have the pleasure of speaking with 5 other members. Ladies and gentlemen, can you each introduce yourself to our GMSKN Nation?
My name is Ever Williams. I'm a member as well.
Okay.
My name is Akira Elliott. I'm a guest member.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Hitan Santani, and I'm a volunteer for the event First Global.
Alrighty.
I'm Tawa Mwali, and I'm what you would call a support member.
Okay.
My name is Lakshay Sharma, and I am a driver.
Okay, well, I'm happy you remembered your name. So you all told us your positions on the team. Can you expound on how important it is?
I believe that this position and this opportunity that we've been given, not only as a federation to travel to Geneva, Switzerland, it feels like an opportunity to make ourselves better, advance our skills, and just put ourselves out there in the world. Like, hey, we're not just a small country. We can do so much with just a small, in a small country like us. So yeah.
And how excited are you 5 to be traveling to Switzerland?
Scale of what?
On a scale of 1 to 10.
100.
100. Everybody said 100.
In Switzerland.
Oh, wow.
12.
Yeah. Realistically 12 out of 10, yes.
Yeah. 12 out of 10. Okay, you guys are very excited. All right, let's talk about the strategy that you used to address this year's theme.
Okay, so this year's theme is global warming. What is called, basically, it's carbon capture. We're basically going to be, competing in different challenges. We have, can you say which challenge we have? No, you say.
Oh, you want?
Yeah, good.
It's about carbon capture. So basically, the first global event is modeled after mini games that basically would simulate certain
challenges. You said.
Devastating, events like global warming, like carbon. So basically, the idea is that we're building these robots in order to stimulate certain new technologies and ways to capture carbon or stop certain negative effects to the earth.
So basically, we're going to be using like robots, for example, to basically challenge. Combat these challenges. For example, if it's global warming, we're going to be basically there's these balls that we have to throw into like certain hoops and whatnot, and we act like as if those balls are carbon, like as carbon dioxide, and we're trying to capture them and put them in a container, which is the hoop. So we can, as a team, we work to making like the earth better by just putting the balls inside the hoop and capturing carbon. So we make the earth cleaner. So yeah.
Well, that makes it sound like a fun game, but important as well.
Basically, yeah.
That's what it is, yeah, but to test the creativity and educational skills of those involved.
Well, from where I'm sitting, I can tell that you all are highly intelligent. You wouldn't be going to Geneva if you weren't, right?
Exactly.
Anybody can do it, though. Anybody can
do it.
If you have
just to drive the passion, that's
important, right? Those are very important things.
That's what matters.
If you have will and you have like a way, like you could always just even if age doesn't matter. That's our team leader. What is it called? We all said that we don't need to necessarily have an age.
Okay.
You can be like 80 years old. You could be the Queen of England and just like still you could just drive the robot. It doesn't matter. We can all compete and make the world a better place. So yeah.
A burning question for me, and I'm gonna give it to the lady. Is this the same challenge for all the countries?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, speaking of that challenge, did you experience any challenges during this process?
Well, we had to meet, first of all, a deadline, right? Of course, to build the robot, find a way to test the robot and make sure it works and everything like that. And the idea is that we weren't just given like a blueprint to just work with and be like, hey, build this. That's not, the architect didn't give us that. So we just made it ourselves. We tested and tested again which idea works. Now, I don't know how many challenges we would have had, but with him, we've been building again and again so many different times the robot, like different prototypes, very different prototypes. So it's been a challenge, trying to find the right schematic for what is it called, like our drone or this robot. It's been a challenge, but at the end we got there. So yes.
Good stuff. So any challenges for you?
Oh yes, I didn't have any experience.
Okay.
So I learned a lot.
That's good. Anyone else had challenges?
Well, in the same way, I didn't have any experience prior, so it's been a little challenging to come in and kind of try and understand what's going on. But everybody here is very smart. They're very nice, so they teach me.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I thought initially it would be like a quiet group, we'd just be quietly working and whatnot. But we're such a lively group, all of us. We're just always communicating, making jokes as we do the work, and that's what really made me interested even more in doing the robotics, because it feels like you're working with the whole team and they're cooperating together, and it's fun. So yeah.
Okay, Hitan, you were about to say something?
Yeah, the team has worked very, very hard. They have a lot of passion. Working overnight sometimes.
I heard I was sleeping in the lab.
So personally, I've learned a lot from watching them, and
Watching, you say? So you haven't done anything as yet?
A little bit, but for me and Tao, both of us, we're volunteers.
Okay.
Although we have to contribute something, But but we have learned a lot,
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Glad to hear.
So, yes, we had faced a lot of difficult times when it comes to building the bot, and it was mid-range, kind of overthinking, readjusting. As myself, as a member who likes to redesign into architecture, all those stuff like that. So when I bring out creativity with my ideas as well, sometimes things don't really go as planned, and you have to readjust. And as you go along, you continue readjusting. It starts, adding up. So sometimes you have to sometimes you have to make mistakes.
Yes.
To convert it into something better. So building that bot was very intriguing, as I said, because the requirements that we did, the idea that they put on us to build. Well, the part where we have to use our own ideas to create that bot, that brings that music, because you're using your own idea, your creativity, to represent kids. So it's wonderful. It's wonderful. It's amazing working with the members. It's funny. You never get bored. That's one thing for sure.
And it's at the end of it, we realize it even though it was challenging and it was really hard from building from like a literal, like just like a piece of aluminum thing to a real robot. It's been like satisfying to feel like we worked as a team and we actually met the goal that we wanted to reach. And I never thought we could do that, but here I am.
Exactly.
No, here we are.
And next week, this weekend, you guys are going to be in Switzerland competing.
Yes.
So even better. All right. I want lots of pictures, please.
Yes, absolutely.
Bring back the goal. Bring back the goal. Bring back the goal.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
All right. Lots of pictures. Best of luck to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And
Yeah, thank you for having
for
us.
you.
Yeah, we are.
All right. More GMSKN in a moment. Everyone, stay tuned.
You see that new boy that just joined the school last week? He brought me a chocolate this morning because I showed him the way home from school yesterday.
You like him?
No, he's just my friend. Plus, he is my neighbor. He asked me if we can walk home together for lunch tomorrow, and I told him yes.
I don't like these big boys. They tend to like to touch girls without your consent.
What do you mean by consent?
It's when one person agrees to give permission to another person to do something.
He is cute though.
Guys, you won't believe what happened the other day with the new boy from school.
What happened?
The other day, while walking home with the new guy, he followed me into my house. I thought it was okay because he seemed friendly and respectful. So I turned on the TV and offered him a soda. We sat in the chair together. Then he leaned over and kissed me. I was so shocked I sat up straight and asked him why he did that. He said he thought I liked him. I told him not in that way.
What? Girl, you should have never allowed him inside your parents' home.
My parents will be very angry if they meet any boys in our home plus kissing me.
Guys, we don't need to be burdened down with teen pregnancy and relationship problems at this time. Boys need to understand that girls are not sex objects.
Remember, you have the right to consent to every activity being performed, from holding hands to anything more, and to change your mind at any time. If your partner does not respect your wishes, this also is a form of abuse. If you, your friend or family member is being abused, you can contact one of the numbers listed below for help. Department of Gender Affairs 662-5492, Special Victims Unit 662-7077, Counseling Unit 465-5000. This message was brought to you by the Department of Gender Affairs in collaboration with the Ministry of Health and the Pan American Health Organization.
What will it take to grab the attention of someone with the power to make your dream come true? 7 hopeful entrepreneurs in search of the finances necessary to take their ideas to the next level.
This is their lives, right? This is their business.
4 savvy business owners ready to make a pragmatic investment.
You can't help people if you can't help yourself. First you make the dollar and you give the dollar.
Why you take your business offline?
I really feel that you need to do a little bit more research.
Very knowledgeable. Super knowledgeable.
You have a great idea and a great concept. I think you'd be snapped up by Disney.
If you have a job someplace, it means that if something is not working, you can walk away.
Who will invest?
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Thank you.
And who will be sent home with nothing? I am your host, Kevin Hope.
So you mentioned something about a lump.
Babe, I just felt something on the left side of your breast. Tell me if you feel it.
Do you do your self-breast examinations monthly?
No, I don't.
Well, women are supposed to examine their breasts once monthly. Let me show you how. When at home, you can check while standing in the shower or while lying down. Simply place a pillow under your right shoulder and your right arm behind your head. Using your left hand, move the pads of your fingers around your right breast. Gently covering the entire breast area and armpit. Use light, medium, and firm pressure. Squeeze the nipple and check for discharge and lumps. I did find a lump in the upper left breast. I am not sure what this means. Therefore, I need to refer you to the DMO, or you can see your private physician. The doctor is going to examine you and recommend an ultrasound or a mammogram. Listen, not every lump is cancer. 80 to 85% of the time, the lumps found are benign. That means they are non-cancerous. Lumps in the female breast or armpit can be non-cancerous tissue growth or fluid buildup, or a number of things that can present themselves at various times. But sometimes it's a sign of cancer. That is why I am referring you to see the doctor.
Okay, nurse. Thanks for your help.
No cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom.
各位朋友，大家好. Greetings, my lovely people. I'm Chantel, residing in Taiwan. 12 hours time difference. It's nighttime here, morning time in SK. I'm busy and on the go. However, I always manage to keep up to date with what's happening in SK. All thanks to Good Morning SKN. Good morning SKN. Ciao bango.
October is designated International Month of the Elderly, and it is the month we give back to them. We'd all agree the elders of our community transmit knowledge, strength, social cohesion, and help to develop positive attitudes about cultural heritage. One person who has first-hand experience with the older community is the person of our next guest, Lencia Adore. She is the chair of the Seniors Enrichment Program and a case manager at the Department of Social Services. Good morning, Lencia, and welcome to Good Morning
Thank you for having me.
Our pleasure having you. So please give us some insight into the Seniors Enrichment Program.
Okay, the Seniors Enrichment Program is mandated to empower older persons through continuous education and to encourage active aging activities.
You said continuous education. Can you tell us a bit more about that?
Yes, what we do is put programs throughout the year, such as financial programs. We have also health education programs. And what we do is encourage seniors to come out of their house so that we can socialize them and engage them in activities to help them to continue their education and what they already know.
Is that challenging?
No, it's not. I have to thank our home care officers and our social assistance officers. What we do is outreach to the seniors. We print flyers, we visit their homes, we walk around, and we encourage them to come out and to have a good time with us.
So they're actually excited to leave their home.
Yes, they are.
Good stuff, good stuff.
All right, so what has been the, well, let's say, most memorable experience for you working?
I would say all of our activities. All of our activities are always well attended, and we always have the seniors interacting.
Nice, nice. So how long has this program been in place?
2020 was the first start of the program.
Oh, look at you. 22 years. Oh, 2020, sorry.
2020,
2 years.
yes.
2 years.
What has the feedback been like?
It's very great. Like yesterday, we had our PAHO Health Empowerment session, and the seniors are excited for our next activity.
Wow. So tell us about some of the upcoming events.
The upcoming events, we have our food preparation and demonstration on October 20th at the St. Peter's Community Center, starting from 10 a.m. in collaboration with the Agro-Processing Unit in the Ministry of Agriculture. Also, we have our final activity, which is our Games Day at the St. Paul's Community Center on October 27th, starting at 10 a.m.
So what types of games will the seniors play?
We'll have bingo, chess, lime and spoon, pop the balloon.
Nice. Keeping them active and all
Yes, yes, yes.
I love it.
All right, so I'm curious to know, in terms of the engagement that you have, not only with the seniors, but the family members of seniors, what do they say to you? How important is your work to them as well?
What they do, they encourage us to continue to have our activities throughout the year because the feedback they receive from the older persons is that they enjoy coming out of the house. They enjoy having our activities.
With older persons, the fact that they get older, they sometimes tend to feel like society would have discarded them. How important is it for us as the younger ones to continue to engage them, be it in conversation, to get some of their wisdom, just go and visit them? How important is it?
It is very important that we as the younger generation continue to empower our older persons through continuous education, we could record their stories because most of the time older persons have stories and experiences from when they were younger and they enjoy telling us their stories.
So home visits and treating them.
Yes.
Okay, good stuff.
All right, so apart from highlighting the month of activities, what is the plan? What have we looked at for the year? What do we have to look forward to in 2023 even?
Okay, in 2023, where the ministry is planning to have our aging and disabilities unit, so they would then take over our seniors enrichment program. So I'm not sure of their activities that they're planning, but most likely what we do is we engage seniors to find out what type of activities they would like to do throughout the year.
Okay, that sounds good. I know that you mentioned education as one of the things that you continue to do for seniors. Who are some of the facilitators that you've relied on?
Okay, so far we've had the St. Kitts Cooperative Credit Union, we had the St. Kitts Nevis National Bank, we had Dr. Dwayne Archibald yesterday, we had our nutrition surveillance coordinator in the Ministry of Health, we had Delwayne Delaney, and lots of other persons.
This sounds like they're getting a range of education, so walk us through those topics again.
Okay, so we had our final information, we had our financial information session, we have exercise fitness activities, we have nutrition activities, and we also have the doctors speaking about the updated information about COVID-19 and the usefulness of boosters.
Okay, that one I can definitely see. Follow-up question for me would be, in terms of the financial information that you have to disseminate to seniors, what are some of the things that were specifically discussed?
Okay, what we discussed was, for example, the St. Kitts Nevis National Anguilla Bank have senior savings account. So they spoke about the interest rate, why it is important to save, and the credit union spoke about the indemnity plan, how important it is to have an indemnity plan to plan for the future.
I hear everything else but insurance. What about the insurance counterpart?
Well, they are planning to have an insurance session next year, hopefully, and then we will have our stakeholders to speak to the seniors.
Lovely. So we don't make them feel like they're left out and they're not covered?
No, they're not left out at all.
Okay, good stuff. So how can the general public support these initiatives?
The general public can support the initiatives by sharing our activities on their social page. They can also, if they're interested, to help us to do more outreach to the seniors, because we have lots of other seniors to reach. Yesterday we had 108 seniors at our health empowerment session. So if we can have 150 seniors, we welcome everyone.
Cortensio normally has this thing about middle age, and I understand that you're on his screen. So just to make sure that I am okay with the age ranges here, since I'm getting middle age off, seniors, what ages do you cater for? What's the minimum?
The minimum we do is from 62.
62.
62.
Do you see that? Some middle age is 60 now, as I told you. I wanted it to be 65, but yeah.
Yeah, that's retirement age.
It's still in the middle, which is good because we still have time to retire and do good stuff. And you see, now with all these programs, we can keep ourselves fit.
Yes, keep yourself active.
Exactly.
Active.
Brain and all.
Listen, I want to know more about the fitness program, exactly what seniors do and so on, by way of the exercises. I'm going to hold that question until we return from this break. So we'll be back in a moment.
Consuming excess salt can lead to heart attack, high blood pressure, and even stroke, and other health-related conditions such as kidney disease.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. We're continuing our discussion with Lindsay Adore. And Lindsay, before the break, I actually spoke to you about sporting activities, because that was one of the activities that you said the seniors were involved in. So I wanted to know what types of things specifically the seniors were engaged in on that front.
Okay, so on yesterday's PAHO health session, we had Dr. Dwayne Archibald. He spoke about the updated information about COVID-19 and the boosters. Then we had Mrs. Latoya Matthew Duncan, who gave nutritional tips for the seniors. And then we had Delroy Delaney now. We had our exercise, senior-friendly exercise.
That's what I want to know about, exactly. That right there. So senior-friendly exercises, what do they look like?
They were like this. You're pushing up your hand. They could watch TV while they're doing little exercises. They could flex their feet. They could twist their body, bend it, do little stretches just to keep the blood flowing.
Okay. So anything that anybody can do, even Cortez here.
My co-host, yes. So you mentioned the program is going to move on eventually. Yes. Will you still be involved? And how long have you been part of this society that you're in?
Well, I'm not sure of the activities or the structure of the Aging and Disabilities Unit. Okay. But of course, if they need me, I am always readily available. And I have served in this capacity from January of 2022.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you're new. A few months in.
Yes.
Okay. Right, but you've been here for a while, obviously. January, you've been dealing with youth, elderly, forgive me, for a few months. What are some of the lessons that you've taken away on a personal level?
On a personal level, I've taken away that seniors need to feel important, they need to feel needed, and they need to be engaged.
What's one of the ways that you enable and that the general public can help seniors feel needed?
They can invite them to events, invite them to speak, invite them to tell their experiences of the way back when and their experiences now.
There was one experience, I think I've shared it here before, when I was in primary school. I remember meeting a man who was old, and at first he was receptive to my, greetings. I guess he thought I was one of those troublesome primary school students. You never know, right? And then after a while, after talking with him for a while, I found that he had the most rewarding experiences. He would just open up to me and share, experiences with me. Have you had experiences like that?
Yes, of course. Especially with my grandmother, she would tell us stories about what she did back in the day and how we're doing it now. So the experiences, the different eras of things that she experienced.
That's one of the ways I think that we preserve our culture as well. but also we get the knowledge that they have and also help them to feel needed. All right, we'll be back in a moment with more Good Morning SKN. Stay tuned.
Has anyone ever touched you here, here, or here? Well, these are actually bad touches, not good ones. And so, if anyone ever touches you in these areas or anywhere else that makes you uncomfortable, you must say no, then go and tell. Say it with me. Say no, then go and tell.
This message was brought to you by the Department of Gender Affairs in collaboration with Probation and Child Protection Services, the Ministry of Health, and the Pan American Health Organization.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. We apologize for that brief break in transmission due to some technical difficulties, which have since been rectified. So we'll continue our discussion this way, Alicia. I do want to know if, well, the frequency of the meetings with the seniors and also the locations. Can you tell us about that?
Okay, so every quarter we plan activities. Like for instance, the first quarter we had a panel discussion for the International Day of Women in March of this year. Then we had a health walk in April. Then in May, we had a family photo competition that was to encourage families to know their generational.
Oh, okay.
Right. Guys. And then in June, we had our financial session. In July, we had our coastal boat tour. And then in September, we had our International Day of Older Persons Church service. And yesterday, we had our Paco Health Empowerment session. So we try to keep activities every quarter.
Sounds really engaging. I can't wait to be 62. But you don't hear that often.
The nutrition, the importance.
Welcome back. Again, we apologize for another break in transmission. We are back, however, and we have time for one more question with Lindsay. And Lindsay, I'm going to ask it to you this way. Do you have any final words in honor of the month of the elderly that you'd like to share with the general public? If so, that is your camera. Look right into it.
Yes, the final words I'll have. I'd first like to mention the theme of the International Day of Older Persons is resilience in older persons in a changing community. So we always have to know that things change and we have to empower ourselves and engage ourselves with the seniors.
Thank you so much for the work that you do. Thank you for gracing us with your presence today.
Yes.
Very engaging conversation indeed. It's been our pleasure. All right, we'll be back in a moment with more Good Morning SKN. Stay tuned, everyone.
You ever hear Earthquake call and say, "Hello, Miss Lee, yes, it's me, Earthquake, I coming Tuesday around 10? No, sir. Earthquake does arrive unannounced, and when it come, it shake all sense and sensibility out of we. Remain calm, stay inside, and do the DCH. Drop, cover, hold on. Once the shaking starts, you know it's earthquake. Make a quick move to a safe place. Don't run to the doorway or any exit. Stairs might block up or full of people. Elevator, avoid that, because you might get in and poof, power gone, and you're stuck in that box without ear. Take cover under a strong table or a bed, or crouch against an inside wall or in a corner, and cover your face and your head with your arms. Remember, DCH, drop, cover, hold on. Glass windows and doors, outside walls and doors in an earthquake, bad news. Take care yourself. Most injuries during earthquakes happen when something drop and hit people entering or exiting a building. Last thing, don't want to run outside and ask, you feel it, you feel it? Remain calm, stay indoors until all the shaking stop, and do the DCH, drop, cover, hold on.
These teen boys nowadays get me so upset. I see these teen girls with their big bellies and you want to tell me y'all couldn't protect her and yourself? Come on. Now don't tell me no stupidness about you feel embarrassed about getting a pack of condoms or asking somebody for one. That ain't nothing to be ashamed about. You should be proud that you are making a wise decision, but you still have to abstain from having sex with someone under the age of consent. If your boys are pressuring you to have sex and you don't want to, then don't. You are in charge of your life, not them. I heard another one saying it's sweeter without a condom, but my granny always told me, no glove, no love. So let me tell you something. It's sweeter to have money in your pockets and not have to support a child at that young age. Before I say anything else, the best way to prevent teenage pregnancy is to abstain. In other words, no do it. Let me talk to the big men troubling underage girls.
Why you sleeping with your daughter? You not live clean. Your girl at 16, and your daughter at 13. So girl look me, but me know in that. Big man no deal with back pan back.
You understand where I'm coming from, right?
This message was brought to you by Project Viola through the Department of Gender Affairs with support from the Basic Needs Trust Fund and the Caribbean Development Bank.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. It's time for us to loosen up. So have you heard someone ask a genuine question and you think that the answer is just painfully obvious? That you think to yourself, how can this person ask such a silly or stupid question? So, Kotensi, have you?
But I was told that no question is stupid. In life, growing up, at least you ask the question to become wiser, so no question is stupid.
All right, so here's my take on this. I'm gonna play with that a little bit. Okay. Perhaps the question itself isn't stupid. Perhaps it's the timing of the question that is.
Okay, fair enough, because nobody should be made to feel that a question is stupid.
Yes, but here's the thing, right? Because I'm just having a little bit of fun right now. Because imagine being asked a question that the answer was already given, question. No, not even that. It's like somebody spoke to an issue. The question has been answered, was answered 5 minutes before.
Well, maybe the person didn't realize it was.
I know, I've been in situations like that. Yes, I was actually recounting to you before we resumed that there was one class that I was in where a particular student asked a question. I'm not going to name the teacher, it's a little too close to home.
Please don't. Please don't.
It wasn't me. In my Shaggy voice. All right, yeah, there you go. But yeah, it's interesting. So we're going to have some fun with this segment. So in this segment, we'll be looking at some questions that have been deemed stupid, and we'll be casting our votes on whether they are actually stupid or legitimate. Yep. Yeah, here we go. Can't wait.
Here we go.
I say it's all about the timing. Why do round pizzas come in square boxes? Oh, that's a legitimate question.
Why?
Why is that? It's a waste of material.
Square boxes?
For round pizzas, absolutely right.
So you think they should make a round box?
They can't have round boxes. That defeats the point.
But not all the boxes are round because the box at Domino is kind of funny shape. It's not even square. You feel the vibe?
But I guess this is the part that makes it stupid because we're talking about boxes, and I know that we talk about square boxes, obviously. But the concept of a box, it's either going to be, the base is either going to be rectangular or square. So that makes it kind of stupid because the word square is not needed.
Yeah, because the box is already, as you said, square rectangular.
The question itself is legitimate. The wording of it, not so much. I said to you initially, it's a waste of material. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Anyway, what's your vote on this one?
Yeah, it's, what do we say, redundant? Because as you said, a box is square or rectangular.
Yeah.
And I've noticed Domino's pizza boxes, not all of them, because you have the very long one that's rectangular, and then you have, but I don't ever remember seeing them with a square box. Their boxes look funny.
So here we go. We can reword this to say, why don't we just have rectangular pizzas? That works better, right?
But they do, the long one. It's so
and then we put that, right, so we don't need any
round ones.
It is what it is,
So we should say, why do round pizzas come in boxes?
Agreed.
Yeah, not square boxes.
Although even if it wasn't round, it'd still come in a box, which kind of makes the question. So it is what it is. Right?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm rating whether it's stupid or not. I think it's a wow. Can I go half and half? Because I already explained what makes it kind of silly, the fact that we're talking about square boxes, although they could be rectangular ones. I think it's a legitimate question.
I'll have to say stupid because, as I said, redundant. Although no question is stupid, but in this context, GMSK Nation, I have to go with stupid.
I'm going half and half here. You guys say I can't go half and half. So here's my caveat, right? If I were to take out square, that question would be, well, if I were to take out box, yeah, right.
Yeah.
I will go with you. I'll side it's a little bit of a silly question.
Yeah. But English, and I'm being tongue-tied. It's so funny that we don't realize that we sometimes say the same thing twice. Like in Ghana, we say, come down back.
No, man, that's Jamaica. I'm kidding.
Yeah. So
Jamaicans too.
Yeah, come down back?
Not come down back, but everything ends in back. It's like, you know.
Yeah, so we say the same thing like twice.
Yeah. I was waiting for the answer to this question, by the way. So you guys at home are going to have to give us the answers to these questions because that would be interesting.
Can you daydream at night? Not a stupid question.
That's actually
not to me. Because if you're up late at night, for those persons that suffer with insomnia, you could be there daydreaming about life.
Here's me, right? This is what I do. Typically, I go, how many ways can you reword this question to make it seem appropriate? Obviously, you're not going to write, can you night dream at night? You're not going to put that in there because it just makes it ridiculous. And then the other question is, can you dream at night? Makes it so obvious.
Obvious, yeah, because nights are made for dreaming, right?
Right. And then when you think about what a daydream is, to ask you if you can daydream at night, well, you can daydream at any time because night is still part of the day. So that is not a stupid question.
It's not a stupid question, exactly. As I just mentioned, insomnia. Because you can just be up like, oh my God, I wonder what tomorrow's going to be like, daydream. Oh my gosh, stupid.
Are we missing a word here?
Stupid.
As I'm hoping that they would be in. That would make it legitimate. Can blind people see in their dreams? Is that what this should be? Or this is just me imposing my own thoughts here, thinking that this was what would make this legitimate? Can blind people see their dreams? Well, I told you about a joke that I heard online, didn't I? No. About when you block somebody in Facebook. This whole conversation. If you go out in public, can that person see you?
Oh my God.
No. Person on the other end of the line was like, no, they can't see you. Once you have them blocked on Facebook, no, they can't see you in public.
But then you... They can't see in the public domain on Facebook, but they can see you. So I would say, yeah, blind person, it's vivid. It's in our minds. Our eyes aren't open. It's something that happens. So I'm sure they can see their dreams.
I don't know what to make of this question, to be honest with you, because some people are blind.
I said it's stupid.
Yeah, but some people are not congenitally blind, right? So they had sight before they lost it. So if this is can blind people see in their dreams, I would say it's not stupid. But for now, if you're asking me if they can see their dreams, no, silly.
It's stupid.
Stupid.
Yeah.
All right. Which came first, the plant or the seed?
It depends on the type of plant. Because some plants have to grow up, bear the seed, and then the seed comes after.
Which came first, adult humans or babies? And this is how I always answer this. The plant came first. Huh? The plant came first.
That's what
I don't think it's a stupid question.
No, it's not a stupid question, not at all. As I just gave an entire example. Some seeds need to be birthed from plants.
Which came first, the chicken or the egg? You said some.
Wait.
Oh.
The chicken, the egg, right? But we had to have an original. Wait.
What's going on here, guys?
We had to have an original chicken to birth an egg to get an
birth.
Egg. Yes.
Hatch.
No, I'm being bougie. Okay, Jamie want me to say the correct thing. Hatch an egg, but it's still birth. We just use different words for everybody.
No, Cortez.
A chicken is in the egg. Look, it's birth. The chicken comes eventually. Well, the chicken is birthed from the egg after the mommy sits on it.
All of you chicken farmers, if you know of any chickens that actually gave birth.
The chicken has to give... Jamie, come on. She sits on the eggs because she knows that something is growing in them. Okay, fine. I'm going to say the correct word. Birth, man. Everybody, the chicken had to be birthed out of that egg. Okay, the chicken
can we cut the umbilical cord in this one? All right, here we go. Is the S or the C silent in scent? Who cares? That's stupid. Sorry. Who cares?
Not stupid.
Hands down.
Because you're trying to, for those persons with inquisitive minds, you're trying to see which one is silent.
Really?
And the S is silent. Because
Really?
you're just saying like 1 cent.
Really?
Yes.
I'm sorry. On what? On whose authority?
Minds. Just like how 60.
Wow.
Just like how 60 is now middle age. Take that.
As of when did you start counting? From 40? I'm like, what?
But no, S is silent. It's not stupid.
Really?
Because if we go, remember 1 cent, so cent.
Hortensia,
Come
did you
on.
realize that the word SENT is actually a word?
Yes, as in the scent of a perfume. Come on.
No, Hortensia. SENT, as in I sent Lemuel to the supermarket.
SEN. Wait, I'm mixing up my. Oh my gosh, I'm mixing up. But then it's. But isn't that the same thing for cent? No. I'm arguing here. No.
Please don't.
No, I have to. No. But that.
Hortensia, please
the word
don't.
for the perfume? Isn't that the same sense?
Wait, so what is your vote on this? No.
It's not a
Hortensia.
stupid question because, as I said, I can get the word 1 cent from there.
I say it's a stupid question.
No.
And I say we.
Not a stupid question. I am so upset because it can be the perfume scent. No, Jamie, you will. No, it can be the perfume scent. Yes, it can. And I'm sticking to it. He's crying over here. All because I'm trying. This is not cool. No. Let me know you're not allowed to laugh. You're not allowed to laugh over there. I think we need makeup. Jamie's literally crying. Literally crying. Come on. Oh. I think that's the best laugh Jamie has gotten in a long while. He is crying. Jamie, wipe your tears.
I'm sorry. This
But it is. Come
Can we
on,
move on?
Jamie.
It's safe to move on.
Let me, you're crying too?
Can we move on?
Oh, okay, just making sure.
Wow.
Look. Oh my God. I cannot get a 1 cent from the scent. Jamie, that's good that I can make you cry. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, can we move? Yes, this is great. If you are waiting for the waiter, aren't you the waiter?
What? If you're waiting for the waiter.
Yes, you are.
Yes, you are. So not a stupid question.
So there are 2 types of waiters.
Yeah.
One that serves.
Yeah.
So he's a waiter / server, which is really a server.
Yeah.
And it's actually quite
Because
an interesting
we have
question.
to wait for
Not
them
stupid.
to come to take our order.
Yeah.
Yeah. So not
Wow.
a stupid question.
Wow. Alrighty.
Are there more wheels or more doors in the world? This is an in-depth one.
Really?
Doors.
It's.
I would say more wheels, you know.
You're actually trying to
because-
answer this?
Yes, because a lot of persons are homeless.
Hortensia.
I'm just going with my impact self.
I'm sorry, this is a stupid question. Oh my God.
No, if you think about it, because people are homeless.
What?
Just being empathetic to the fact that people, so they might have more
What?
cars than houses.
So because you're
some
homeless-
people live in their cars. Yeah.
Hortensia, never mind. I'm sorry.
Jam SKN Nation, you should see. I'm making everybody die in the studio. Literally. Some of them are almost on the floor. Yes.
What? I don't want to ask anymore. I can't.
I hope GMSKN Nation is having as much laughs and cries
can't
as
anymore.
Jamie is having.
Wow. Yeah. I can't even look at you.
So what do you say? What is it? What is it?
Hortensia, we're not supposed to answer the question. We're supposed to
I
say
know,
whether
but
it's
I'm
good or
just
not.
see my analytical mind that thinks deep just wanted to like.
Thinks that the concept of wheels and doors has to do with homelessness.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Cannot. Everybody is laughing. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I made the day, and I made your day too. So yeah.
All right.
So what is it? What did we
Hortensia,
agree on?
like I said, we're not supposed to answer the question.
I know.
So I said it was
but
stupid, and that was it. I just said it was a stupid question.
Yeah, 'cause it's a lot for somebody to analyze, like myself. I'm trying to do right now.
Don't.
It's just, which is not necessary, folks. But at least I'm making your Friday.
Oh, wow.
Yep. I made everybody's Friday.
I'm in pain here.
You're in pain and you need makeup soon.
Who put the alphabet in alphabetical order?
Not stupid. No.
Do you realize that
My
alphabet, Greek, alpha,
Mhm.
beta, we're going in order already. That's why
So we
it's
want to know who
alphabetical.
per se-
It's a stupid question.
No. Okay. What if it is a question? Because we have to think like how others think. We can't just think, right? What if
Oh, we can't
there
just
was
think.
wait?
I'm listening.
What if there was a research happening in school and the teacher said, "Go and find out who put the alphabet in alphabet. Who was the person that invented it and put it in
But
alphabetical
you
order?"
do realize that by the structure of it, alphabet, alpha,
get it.
beta, it's
I get
already
it,
in
but
order.
Who did that? See, we gotta
Wow.
think. You have to think.
No, it's okay. There's just there's just certain things that I will never think about. This is one of them. I'm sorry.
So what do you say?
Do you want to reword the question?
So how should we? Who invented the alphabet?
That might be better than that. Because as it stands, no. I say that's a stupid question.
I'm looking from all angles, and I don't think it is. But I don't think it is. I'm sticking to me. No.
Alrighty. If humans can't see air, can fish see water?
Oh, wow. I don't know.
You're actually thinking about answering this?
You see, I think about everything. Okay, I'm gonna stop thinking because my thinking is getting me in trouble. I'm not a fish, so I don't know what the fish can see. Okay, so maybe it's a stupid question. I don't know.
Wow, people. No, I think this is silly. I really think this is silly. Yeah, I got it. Stupid. Move on. Let's see.
Why are cookies called cookies and bacon called bacon if we bake cookies and cook bacon? Oh my God. If we bake cookies and cook bacon. Oh!
Whoa, you were 2 days old when you realized what that was.
Because I'm here thinking deep.
You're thinking deep. Okay, that's nice.
Yes.
This is a legitimate question.
It is.
Love it.
Yeah.
Not.
Bacon.
It's not a legitimate question.
It is bacon. Okay,
There is
look at
no
it this
K
way.
in
Look-
bacon.
No, but it sounds like bake.
There is no K in bacon.
You just don't want to think otherwise. And cookies could rhyme with cook. Ugh. Look at it that way.
I get the cookies rhyming with cook, but there is no K in bacon.
But we do put bacon. Some of us do put bacon in the oven, so we do bacon.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So,
Look at it from a different perspective. I know we're not supposed to be like that in depth, but yeah.
no, you can be whatever you want to be. Hey.
All right, so what are we putting it at?
No, you put what you want, Cortesia.
Because what if a kid come and ask you that? You're going to say, what stupid question are you asking me? Remember, no question is supposed to be stupid. And you just
Really?
explain to them, yes.
I'm sorry, there are some.
As I said, you just would explain to them. I know.
Explain to them what?
That not because it's bacon, that means it should be baked. Although you can still put it in the oven. Jamie, listen. I'm a pout now. Because Jamie's not working with me.
Is this?
I'm a pout.
Wow, I'm sorry. Yeah, I need to breathe. My breathing exercises.
Okay,
Let's
so
go.
what do you say to that?
Why are cookies called cookies and bacon called bacon if we bake? Yeah, no, that's a.
So that's
and
a
we
stupid
cook
question?
bacon. Do you cook bacon?
I'm being so analytical and
Never
I need
mind.
to stop being analytical, so I'm going to say,
Okay, silly question. Sorry.
okay.
At least one half of it was good, but I can't do half and half, so there we go.
Who says? Half and half is legal.
Alrighty.
All right.
Wow. I want to hear your stupid questions. Well, sorry, your questions. Can I take two? Can I get your questions?
There's the next one. Is anything ever really on fire, or is fire on things? Is anything? What? No, that's a stupid one. Yeah. What? Is anything ever really on fire?
Wow.
Or is fire on things?
Wow.
So maybe we should call a fireman to answer this question. Just saying. But I said it was a stupid question. But if you, Jamie, you have to understand, everybody thinks differently. And I know you know that. So maybe a fireman could tell them if the fire is on it or if anything's on fire.
I have no problem with different thoughts.
A difference of opinion.
Correct and incorrect are two different things, however.
I'm working for those that have the mind like myself.
All right. So obviously this is an idiom. It is what it is, right?
Yeah.
Things on fire. Yeah. So not a stupid question. I'm sorry. Stupid question. That's what I meant.
Yeah, that one I said stupid immediately because
Wow.
anything or should it be everything? Is cereal soup? A little child might ask that. Like somebody that's coming into their own. I don't want soup for breakfast.
Really?
Especially if the cereal gets soggy fast and it's over.
You're actually trying to legitimize these questions. I'm sorry. Stupid. You're trying to legitimize these questions.
I know, but
Okay, this is funny.
Cereal is not soup. That we know. But I'm just saying, somebody might ask. I'm just working with who might. Listen, kids might ask questions. So we have to tell them, okay, cereal is not soup. End of story.
All right, and we tell them that if we get more doors in the world, we will end the homeless issue. Less wheels and more doors.
We need more homes.
Are you kidding?
People live in their cars, Jamie. People live in their cars now. After the pandemic, I look at how the car houses rose in the U.S. Yeah, we have to call them car housing. Yeah, the car housing rose in the U.S. Everybody's in their cars. And they put their stuff in storage.
Hortensia, cars have doors.
Yes, but hold up, they're not houses.
Hortensia, the question wasn't about houses.
They're not houses. Hello, we need more houses. Listen, I'm going from a different point of view. We need more houses and less cars. Hey. I hope GM Nation had as much fun as we had with it. As I said, Jamie cried. You saw the close-up. He'll need to go and make up after this. So yeah, it was fun.
See you in a few.
Next, please.
Good morning, Mommy. How are we today?
We are okay. I brought in Bobby to get her first HPV vaccine to secure her from this cancer-causing menace. I'm just trying to make sure my girls have a chance at enjoying life, you know?
You look unsure about something. Are you okay?
I'm a little nervous. My boyfriend found a lump here the other day, and now I'm freaking out.
I understand how you feel, but let's take care of Bobby first. First, let me explain about this vaccine, the HPV vaccine. The HPV vaccine protects both boys and girls. This vaccine can prevent most cases of cervical cancer and some cases of sexually transmitted infections. Mommy, that's it for Bobby. Can we talk privately for a few minutes? It's really good that you told me about your boyfriend finding the lump. I'm glad that you weren't too scared. Mommy, when was the last checkup? I mean, which includes your breast examination and the pap smear.
Honestly, I don't know anything about pap smears. Is that something you do during childbirth? Because if that's the case, I would have done it twice, right?
A pap smear is an examination of your vagina and the pelvis area. It should be done for females between the ages 18 to 69 at least once a year. The World Health Organization recommends that the doctor or nurse that is doing the examination remove the cells from the cervix
and check for any abnormal cells, cancer, and the human papillomavirus, which causes cervical cancer. If females get regular tests, anything unusual or abnormal can be treated and seen in its early stages. The girls are being vaccinated before age 30 to reduce the risk of getting cervical cancer. Women tested early and girls vaccinated can help us end cervical cancer. Don't be afraid. It's a simple examination which will be over very soon. Come on, let's get tested.
You ever hear earthquake call and say, "Hello, Miss Lee, yes, it's me, earthquake, I coming Tuesday around 10? No, sir. Earthquake does arrive unannounced, and when it come, it shake all sense and sensibility out of we. Remain calm, stay inside, and do the DCH. Drop, cover, hold on. Once the shaking starts, you know it's earthquake. Make a quick move to a safe place. Don't run to the doorway or any exit. Stairs might block up or full of people. Elevator, avoid that, because you might get in and poof, power gone, and you're stuck in that box without ear. Take cover under a strong table or a bed, or crouch against an inside wall or in a corner, and cover your face and your head with your arms. Remember, DCH, drop, cover, hold on. Glass windows and doors, outside walls and doors in an earthquake, bad news. Take care yourself. Most injuries during earthquakes happen when something drop and hit people entering or exiting a building. Last thing, nobody run outside and ask, you feel it, you feel it? Remain calm, stay indoors until all the shaking stop, and do the DCH, drop, cover, hold on.
What will it take to grab the attention of someone with the power to make your dream come true? 7 hopeful entrepreneurs in search of the finances necessary to take their ideas to the next level.
This is their lives, right? This is their business.
4 savvy business owners ready to make a pragmatic investment.
You can't help people if you can't help yourself. First, you make the dollar and you give the dollar.
Why you take your business offline?
I really feel that you need to do a little bit more research.
Very knowledgeable. Super knowledgeable.
You have a great idea and a great concept. I think you'd be snapped up by Disney.
If you have a job someplace, it means that if something is not working, you can walk away.
Who will invest?
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Thank you. And who will be sent home with nothing? I am your host, Kevin Hope.
Guess what? It's game time. It's a game. But Jamie, I think you won that segment before.
There was a winner?
Yeah.
No, there wasn't a winner for Ted.
You won that segment. I'm going to give you that.
Well, you tried to solve the world homeless crisis, so I don't know. At least you had a cause.
Oh my God. So it's game time here on Good Morning SKN. And GMSKN Nation, you have to play along. Today we will be playing Chain Reaction. So play with us and tell us how many, fake money points or how many points? Yeah. No more crying. And let us know how you did in the game. So play along with myself and Jamie.
All right, I'll take a letter from the second line. Letter on the green.
You got to pick your monies.
All right, 100 points. Oh, you need a word. Okay, olive.
Ooh, look at you. So I guess you have to continue because you got it correct.
You don't have to. Okay, I'll take
continue.
Word above speaker. Sorry, 200.
He's so confident he got
Loud.
this. What?
I'll take word above loud
Jamie, you sound like you should be on
for
Chain Reaction.
50 points. Out.
He's getting all of them. Ooh, Guess this is really your chain.
I'll take, well, obviously the last one. Word under olive. We say black for 200.
Monies.
I keep forgetting the monies. I just want to get
know.
the word right. Okay.
Ooh.
This is you, Hortensia.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the word. A word on the olive, 50 points. I have to go cheap. Yeah, I'm being cheap with my monies. I would say brow.
Brow is what she said. All right, I will. Oh, you've got that. Okay. I'll take 50. It's not what I thought it was, but wow. When we say bracket,
Aha. 100. I'll say brand. Oh, what?
oh yeah, that makes sense. 200
Shucks, I should have said that.
branch.
Yeah, I should have said.
200. I don't have enough to get 200 points. 100. Here we go. Branch. Interesting.
Man,
Had a
so
whole
green
550.
olive branch out loud. Oh.
A whole 550.
Oh man. Ooh, it's my turn. I'm gonna take the word on the breath. I'm gonna go big and bold.
There's no word on the breath.
Above breath, sorry. Oh my god. Listen, I'm thinking way ahead. 200 fresh.
I think you've got it. And that's not how you spell fresh. And the game is over because apparently that was a word that didn't exist. So we broke the chain, everybody. The chain has been broken.
He couldn't give us another chance.
Well, listen to me. We're breaking chains today on Good Morning SK. Yeah, that's all I
We're
have
breaking
to say.
chains, barriers,
Ending
the way we
homelessness.
think.
Breaking chains. Here we go again.
They're not going to let me live up that car situation, huh? Okay, I'm gonna go with 50.
Wait a minute. Oh yeah, you have to get
Yeah,
it
it's
again.
me,
Yes,
yeah.
it is you.
I'm gonna say false. That was a what?
Oh, that's easy. No. Is it your turn? Yeah, you go.
I'm gonna go with 100 and say answer.
That's not what I'm going to say at all. Can I get 200? Oh, false.
Ooh.
That's easy. 200 under false alarm. Oh, I can only do 150. Wow, Hortensia, you cost me 50. Let's do 100 under false alarm.
Shucks.
200 under alarm. Let's do clock.
Yeah, money.
All right, obviously now we have
200. Oh no, don't take my word for it, Jamie. You continue.
All right, can we do that T word tick for 100? You can feel the pressure. Wow.
Gosh. Oh. 50.
Pressure's mounting.
Talk. No, talk. Don't make me lose again, man. Yeah,
As in-
C-O-C-K.
All right, let's do 200.
Oh,
Tower.
really? Ah. Tower Records.
Tower Records. Wow.
Oh, man.
All right, square. Do I want that though? Woo. Whoa. I don't know. Let's do the word above guard for 50 points. Police.
Thought so. Let's see. That's it.
I've never heard of a police guard. So. That's,
Oh.
yeah.
50. Postcard. Is there such a thing as a postcard?
I know there's a guard post. I don't know about a postcard. I know about a postcard.
Yeah. Okay, go back. Save the money. Oh. Point guard. Oops. My
Okay,
bad.
so it's my turn. So let's take. Hey, we're gonna
stole-
put it
you
all
steal
on the
my
line.
answer.
It's
You're
all on
gonna
the line
steal
here.
my answer.
100. Point guard. It's all on the line here. All right. Wow. All right, 50. Word below square. Square. Wow. There was no such thing, but I'll go with it anyway.
Can we only get a letter?
Yes. No, you can't get it. Well, yeah,
Okay.
it's only one. Disc.
Can I get 200 on the square?
You
Oh, can I get 100?
Oh, you're putting it all on the line.
Yeah. On the square, dance.
All right.
I will be dancing. But that's not how you square dance. Yeah. Ooh.
The things you see that no others do. Square dance, line dance. That works.
Oh my god. On above point. 200. Center.
I know what it is. It's not that.
So you're gonna make me waste all the monies? We're
Of course.
gonna be broke?
No, you already did it.
He said I already
All right. 50 above point. Check.
Oh, checkpoint. Dance recital. Square dance recital checkpoint card. I'm gonna go with 50. Below dance. Recital.
No, I know what it is. Anyway, keep going. She already put it in. It's fine.
But I'm wasting the money.
Yeah, but you already said it, so
Why make me waste the money?
make her waste the money.
You're making me waste the money.
All right.
Dance what?
Now we've got 50.
You see?
It's
You
all on the line.
You should have never let me waste the money.
No, I appreciate appreciating different people's thoughts. That's what you said to me, right? All right.
I have no more talks for the rest of the show.
All right. Wow. It's not what I thought it was at all. So now it is going to be square dance.
Room.
Room check. Okay, might be.
You only got $50. We broke.
Wow.
Aww. What?
Whoa.
Come, he took away our love.
Need points? Sign up for our newsletter. Right. Yeah, we do.
Aww. So we didn't get to solve that one. We took too long.
No, we didn't get to solve that one. Anyway, we will be.
Dance room.
Yeah.
I think
So it's time for a break, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alrighty. So hey guys,
Need
it's
more
time for a
makeup?
break. We'll be back. Not at all. We'll be back in a moment. Stay tuned.
If you are a smoker, please pay attention to this message. According to the World Health Organization, there are 1.3 billion smokers in the world today, and tobacco kills 1 out of every 2 smokers. Did you know that there is enough nicotine in 5 cigarettes to kill an average adult if ingested whole? There are more than 7,000 chemicals in tobacco smoke, of which more than 250 are known to be harmful. More than 69 are known to cause cancer, and 16 are classified as Group 1 carcinogens. Smoking kills. Are you ignoring that warning every time you smoke? Please stop. Smoking can lead to severe health complications and even death. It affects almost every organ in the body, especially the lungs and heart. It raises blood pressure, increases blood clots, and increases the risk of stroke, heart attack, and cancer. It is hard to quit smoking, but it is not impossible. Don't let tobacco destroy you. Remember the 4 Ds to curb your tobacco cravings. 1. Delay. Set a time limit before you decide to smoke. 2. Drink water. Go get a drink before you do anything else. 3. Do something else. Have a goodie bag handy of other things to do. And 4. Deep breathing. Take at least 10 deep breaths every time you think about smoking. Quit smoking and live a longer and happier life. This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Health, St. Kitts and Nevis.
Dreamy Decor specializes in flowers for all events, from birthdays to weddings and any other special occasion. What's a better way to express to the people you love than by providing the finest selection of beautiful flowers and gifts? So when you think of flowers, think of us, Dreamy Decor.
Yo, what up? It's your boy N Richie right here at Studio 327. I'm here to give you the promo that you guys need because this is something special for St. Kitts. I'm telling you, tune in to Good Morning SKN, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. on YouTube, Facebook, and on Moen Channel 4. Also, I realize nobody else is doing this. Follow the Good Morning SKN Instagram at Good Morning SKN and the Studio 327 Inc. Instagram. Follow us on YouTube and Facebook. This is pretty long, but follow us and yeah.
Good morning. This is Karen Paris and support from Paris, Vermont. I want to encourage y'all to sign on to Good Morning SKN every morning from 8 to 10 at Studio 327. Thanks.
There's a whole lot going on.
A whole lot.
There's a whole lot going on.
At least everybody smiled today. Everybody cried tears of joy today. And we had a fabulous Friday.
Yes, definitely.
We sure did. Yeah.
Definitely one that will not soon be forgotten. Filled with debates about things that are very interesting, to say the least.
We just had a debate in here about the doors and the cars. We literally just had a debate in here and it was going...
Yeah, and here's the thing. We excludes me, just so you know.
He was in on it, guys.
I was not.
We were pro, he was con.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, that's what it is. Yeah, fair enough. Anyway, yeah, you know what? We're moving on, or rather not, we're moving back to recap other parts of the show. So a very interesting interview with the robotics crew.
Yes.
Heading to Geneva. So exciting for them this weekend.
I am, indeed. And I hope that they bring back the goal. We're rooting for you here in St. Kitts and put St. Kitts on the map. Increase our tourism product. Yeah.
And technology product as well. Because that's the important part of it. So definitely great engagement. All right, so we are moving on right now to discuss some upcoming events on what's happening.
Yes.
So our friends at Bark, yes, they're having an adoption. So Bark will be hosting another adoption day on Saturday, October 8th at Bark in Limekeel from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. All Bark adoptable animals, along with dogs from the Ross University School of Veterinary Medicine, Shelter Med, will be there. Supplies will also be on sale. So go out and meet all of the amazing dogs. I remember one year I met one called Charlie. Almost tried to adopt him because he had the most longing eyes and he was just trailing us everywhere. He was like, "Can you adopt me, please? Can you adopt me, please?" It's almost like he was pleading. So I'm sure some people will find some great animals to end the animal homeless issue at Bark.
Yes.
You don't realize what I did, dude. You don't realize what I did.
The animal homeless issue. Yes, you're just coming for me all the time. Yeah, I realize what you
No, I'm actually here.
I'm just like, I'm not even gonna buy into it. But did you realize that I respond and say that?
You're not gonna bite? Fair enough, I get it. Guys, guess what? Yeah, you're not responding.
But does a dog always have a door? Oh.
No pretense here.
But does it have wheels?
No pretense here. This is an excellent opportunity to give the dogs their forever homes, right? So exactly. So go out to that adoption on Saturday. Our friends at Bark are organizing it.
Yes, and get a dog with a home with a door on wheels, so he can move it easily around the yard. Indeed. As we continue Breast Cancer Month, we do invite you to go out to the screenings. So get free health screenings this Saturday, October the 8th, in the square from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. This is also a chance to learn more about breast cancer, women's health, healthy lifestyle choices, and more. Contact 660-0152 or 664-8055 for further details.
And that's tomorrow, so you guys don't have a lot of time, right?
Please
So
go on out.
contact them today for those details. All right, we have one more so far anyway. We've got World Food Day Week of Activities. So join the Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries, and Marine Resources as it celebrates World Food Day in 2022, with its annual Food Week of Activities. So this year, World Food Day is being observed under the theme, Leave No One Behind. So the week of activities runs from October 15th to the 23rd, and the activities are as follows. Minister's World Food Day Address. This will be on Saturday, October 15th. That's going to be followed by school visits on Monday, October 17th. And of course, the Agri Pink Panel discussion on Tuesday, October 18th. And there is I think this is an FAD, Food and Drug, is it? I have no idea, FAD. It's called FAD Exhibition. Wednesday, October 19th. And of course, there is the Food Heroes Prize giving ceremony, Tuesday, October 20th, and the World Food Day Night Market. There's a lot of activities on Friday, October 21st. And of course, it's going to be followed by the SPACS, that's the SPACS Food Fair, on Saturday, October 22nd. So follow the Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries, and Marine Resources Facebook page to learn more about the activities for World Food Day.
And you can even take the elderly out to this too, so they can get some nice of the fresh foods from what they would have learned from the recently held.
That's actually true.
Yeah, I enjoy that part too.
Yeah.
So we have to be, not only do we have to be respectful to our elders, but we can still treat them like they're part of society because they would have built what we are now continuing.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right. And hey, it's just about time for us to say goodbye. I don't know why I'm giving the Mickey Mouse Club any plugs. Some of you are too young to remember that.
Close our doors and drive off in our cars.
Oh, really? Yeah. Close our doors and drive off in our cars which have wheels. And just putting that out there. All right. So
Exactly.
Which is exactly why I never began the discussion in the first place. Exactly. All right. So we want to thank you guys for joining us today for another edition of Good Morning SKN on World Smile Day. No less. Remember to follow us on our social media platforms, including Facebook and YouTube at Studio 327 INC. And on Instagram, it's so easy to follow us there. It's Instagram. Guess what? The handle is the title of the show. So, Good Morning SKN. That's all you have to look for. Remember to like, subscribe, follow, and share. And as I always say as well, When you're searching for us online, use the hashtag JMSScan. So very easy to find content, specifically on YouTube. Hashtag JMSScan. You're going to come up with great content. And check out our website. There it is at it's Studio 327 INC, Studio327inc.com.
And we're at episode 196, and you have to stay tuned for episode 200. Yes, I know I'm missing the zeros, but episode 200 you have to. We have so much in store for that episode. So count and keep on watching. And as we always say, leave us a comment and let us know what was your favorite part of today's show. And this is where we say see you on Monday at 8 a.m. That's on episode 197. So make sure that you are counting straight and do not forget to tune in for 200, okay? So we'll see you on Monday morning at 8 a.m. when you will start your morning with us right here at Good Morning SKN. Have a great weekend, guys, and as usual, thank you so much for watching.